Well, hello, brothers and sisters. It's Brother Matt back with another message from the Lord. Today, I am going to read the message for May 28th, 2023, which is the final message of the Easter to Pentecost series of messages that the Lord gave me over that period of 50 days where the Lord spoke to me almost every night over that period of time. This is the series of messages I've been trying desperately to get out, despite all kinds of challenges and new messages that have come. If you're new to this channel, check out the other videos so you can hear the things that the Lord has been speaking over that time. It's interesting, even though these messages were given earlier this year, I find that on the day that I read them, they somehow seem very relevant to that day. And so, I believe that what he has for us today will also be relevant. I encourage you to check out the other videos. For those of you who are subscribed to this channel, I'm grateful for you. I thank you for supporting what I'm trying to do here. Really, all I'm trying to do is to be faithful to what the Lord gave me to do. Ask me to do, and what I do is just to read the message that he gave me word for word, the way that he gave it to me. As always, thank you for your comments, the prayer requests that you put into the channel, the questions that you guys ask. Sometimes there's questions that I feel like I can answer or can respond to. Sometimes there's comments that I feel like I should respond to. A lot of times there's not, and I'm grateful for many of you that respond to comments. Many times I feel like you guys have said better and responded better in some cases than maybe I would respond. So I'm grateful for all of you who've been active in doing that. So May 28th, 2023, the day of Pentecost was the day this message was given. So I'm going to read it to you now. I, the Lord, who brought you out of the darkness and into the light, I will speak. Listen to me and heed my words, O my people. The time is coming when you will see the sign of the Son of Man in the heavens. Therefore, prepare yourselves, O my children, O you nations, to meet me. I am he who comes to judge the living and the dead. My judgments are right, for I am he who sees all, who sees the end from the beginning. Make ready, therefore, O my people, for your king is coming soon. Make ready, O you nations, for you have been given into my hand. I will rule you with a rod of iron. To those who love me, my rod, my staff are a comfort. But to those who resist me, they are a curse. Oh, stiff-necked people, do not attempt to resist me, for I will not be denied. I am he who sits on the throne of David, who makes the nations my footstool. Return to me. Seek me while I may yet be found. If only you would come to me, I would heal you and give you rest for your soul. In me is satisfaction, peace, and abundant joy. Turn to me. Receive my mark on your forehead, and I will give you a place in my Father's house. I will not tarry much longer. The time is coming soon when those who have exercised faith in me will see their faith rewarded by sight. The enemy who seeks only to kill and to destroy would deceive you if he could. For he is in his heart a deceiver, a liar, and the father of lies. There is no truth in him. He is the one who deceives the nations, who snatches the seed. He will deceive even the elect if he could. But his defeat is assured, for he is a defeated foe, a toothless lion, only capable of roaring. And yet I, the Lion of Judah, will destroy him utterly with the sword of my mouth. He is destined for the lake of fire. He would take you with him if he could, for he hates me. Therefore, he also hates you. Resist him, O my people, and he will flee. Resist him in my name, by my authority. Rebuke his works, his agents, in my name. For I have given you authority in my name, and I am with you always. No one can take you from my hand. No one will rob me of my possession. No nation, no king, no prince will hold them back. I will gather my possession from among the nations where I have placed them, and none will resist me. No gate will prevail. Give up my possession, O you nations, O you mountains, O you valleys. I will sweep through with a mighty wind and draw them to myself. I am the mighty wind pounding against the door. I will not be withheld or restrained. Rather, my spirit will be poured out on all flesh. I am Alpha and Omega. I am the God of Abraham, of Isaac, of Jacob. I am the God of your fathers and your fathers' fathers. I am the creator of heaven and earth, the eternal Father. I am the author and perfecter of your faith. I am he through whom all things are made possible. Humble yourselves and submit to me. Repent and return from your wicked ways, O man, and receive my seal upon you. I am he who leaves the 99 to go after the lost sheep. I am the good shepherd, and my sheep hear my voice, and they come to me. Therefore, O children, hear the voice of your shepherd as I call to you. Return to me, O children. Return and find in me your salvation, your deliverance. Find in me your hope and the satisfaction of your souls. Oh, how I have loved you. See my hands, feel my side. See, my body was broken for you. My blood was shed for you, that you might be reconciled, that you might be set free from bondage to sin and death. Believe on me and live. Live. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. Through the way that I have made with my blood. Come to me, O children. I am waiting for you with outstretched hands. I am ready to receive you. Call on me. Call on my name, and I will come to you, and you will enter my rest. This is the message that the Lord gave me May 28th, 2023, on the day of Pentecost. I am grateful for those of you who have been on this journey with me as I've been reading these messages, and I really just pray that the Lord will accomplish everything that He intends to accomplish through all of this. My part is to declare it, and now that it's declared, at least these 50 days, we'll see if there's more that I'm supposed to do with it. That I don't know right now. There have been other messages since May 28th. Obviously, I've posted some of the more recent messages. There were messages over the summer, so I will post those as well. I mean, the Lord is not finished speaking and declaring these things. So as long as He continues to give me something to share, I'll be faithful to share it. Yeah. Be blessed, brothers and sisters. I'm grateful for you. I'm praying for you. Please do pray for me. Through all of this time, since this began in April, we have seen so many things stripped away. Some things just taken from us. And some things maybe needed to be taken away. We have seen the schemes of the enemy at work in many different ways over these days, and all the different ways that he attacks and does things, and loss of relationship and loss of opportunity, certainly in sickness, certainly in emotional stress and relational stress, all these different things that he does. And yet the Lord has been good. The Lord sustains us. The Lord enables us to stand firm through everything. The attack doesn't end. It doesn't just suddenly go silent or stop. And I know that that's true for many of you as well. When we're trying to do something to bring glory to the Lord, the enemy opposes that. And, I know when I started putting these messages out there, so much of it was people criticizing me or, calling me a false prophet and, all those other things. Some of those things continue. And, in the beginning, it kind of bothered me. I mean, in the beginning, I'd say it bothered me a lot. And now I just don't worry about it. I just have to do what the Lord told me to do. And you have to do what the Lord has told you to do and be faithful to the things that God has given you to do. So I'm being faithful to my part to do this, and He will take care of all the other things. But there is a cost. There is a cost. There's a cost to being a disciple of Christ. There is a cross that you have to carry, a cross that was given to you to carry. Now, you're not supposed to go carrying somebody else's cross. You're not supposed to take on things that don't belong to you. But you have to be faithful to carry the things that He has given you to carry. And there is a cost for following the Lord, maybe it's the loss of relationships and friends, maybe it's a life that has a lot of struggle in it. For me in my life, I felt like choices that we made to follow the Lord have really just led to a hard road. I don't like it, but I accept it. And it's been a hard road, not only for me, for my wife, for my children as well. And, like I said, I don't like it, but I accept it because if that's what it costs me to follow my Lord, then I am willing to pay that cost, because there's no greater thing. There's no greater thing for me. Trying to be faithful and obedient to him is really the number one thing for me in my life, because I want him to know my love for him, my gratitude to him for what he has done in my life, for how he has transformed my life, for how he did bring me out of the mud and the mire and the muck, and he did set my feet on a rock, and he did change the song in my mouth and change my entire life and changed everything around me. I have seen him answer prayer time after time after time. I have seen him show his faithfulness even when I have not been faithful. I know him to be a good father, and I am grateful for what he has done for me. And it is only out of that gratitude that I try to live my life to follow him in obedience. But the great thing is like John 14:21, where it says, if you love me, you will obey my commands, and I will love you, and my Father will love you, and we will reveal ourselves to you, or manifest ourselves to you, and myself to you. And that's really been my experience, is that it's through being obedient to the Lord, and following him and seeking to love him with all of my life, that I have really come to know him and been able to experience him. And so I encourage you, wherever you are, whatever's going on in your life today, turn your eyes to him. Be obedient. Do what he's calling you to do. If you're in a time maybe where you don't feel so close to him, I pray that if there's something in your life where you need to go back, some obedience that maybe you didn't do what you were supposed to do, if there's a way to go back and make it right, maybe go back and make it right. Maybe that's the way to go forward. Or maybe just to say this morning, Lord, whatever you have for me today, God, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to follow you. Lord, please just direct me, and I will do what you lead me to do today, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your glory. I believe he'll honor that. So, brothers and sisters, I know I've gone long, and if you stuck with me this long, then blessings on you for doing that. I will be back soon. So until then, God bless.